Alright, hi guys, so today we're going to be doing a new weapon loadout. This is the entire class. I think I forgot to show that last video, so here's the entire class. Here's like all the other stuff that I use other than the guns. So, I'm rocking the mw. Great gun. Let me show you this. So, really good recoil control, just at far ranges. Not the best, but it's still really good. So we're going to start with the L4R flash hider. Gives you that recoil control and gun kick control. Gives you a bit of vertical recoil control and horizontal recoil control. So ADS speed isn't really that important, doesn't make that big of a change, but it's only 6.8 for an AR. It's not really that much of a difference to the gun, so that's why we're rocking the L4R flash hider. For the underbarrel, we're going to be rocking the Brune Heavy Support Grip. Because that gun kick control and horizontal recoil, the vertical recoil isn't really that noticeable, so it's fine. Can we lose some ADS speed, but we don't really need that much ADS speed. So you might be thinking why we shouldn't go with this, because it takes away way too much, takes off quite a bit of handling. It adds more gun kick control, but the horizontal recoil control is more important than vertical. So that's why I run the Brune Heavy Support Grip. For the barrel, I use the 16.5 MCW Cyclone long barrel. You get that bullet velocity, you get minimum damage range and effective damage range. Gives you a lot more range on the gun. Gives it way more damage as well. And the hip fire and the tactical stance spread aren't really that important for this build, but in particular, the movement speed and handling, again, it's an AR, don't really need much of that. And this is preference, but I think the best scope is the Corio Eagle's Eye 2.5x. Just a great scope in general. These are too like zoomed in, so that's why I would stick with the Corio Eagle's Eye 2.5. And I would rock the 40 round mag. I know I don't have the 60 round mag unlocked, but it's too much. Like, it takes away way too much mobility and handling. So, empty reload quickness 33%, reload quickness 24%. So it's just not worth having. That's why I rock the 40 round mag. 20 rounds is not enough and 30 rounds isn't enough. So 40 rounds is the perfect amount. Swapping over to the WSB Swarm, we use the Brune Cubic Comp. The Jack BFB is a good option as well, but increased radar detection is just not worth it. It's not worth all the trouble. ADS speed goes down and sprint to fire speed goes down. Movement speed goes down. So it's just not worth having. So that's why the Brune Cubic Comp is better. It only takes away ADS speed, but this takes away just a little bit more, but also a little bit less, but takes away sprint to fire speed as well. So that's why I would rock the Brune Cubic Comp. I would rock the WSP Reckless 90 long barrel for that bullet velocity and damage range, and it gives you recoil control, so perfect attachment. Takes away more movement speed, but we can sort that out later. You want to run the Kimura RYN03 vertical grip for that recoil control. Again, handling goes down, but it's not really that noticeable. So here is where it gets interesting. So, the 100 round mag and the 50 round mag. I would prefer the 100 round mag because if you miss any shot, you can still kill them. So you don't have to reload mid-fight, and while you're reloading, they can pop shots at you. Then you have like, say you have 40 bullets and try and reload. You cancel the reload. You have to run away, try and play it up, but you're being tagged. So 100 rounds just is way better. Because you don't have to do the reload mid-fight. 50 round mag is only really good for solos. So I would only use it if you're playing solos, but 100 for, I would say, duos and above. And there's no optic for this build, because it's not worth having. And I would use the FSS Fortress Heavy Stock. The no stock is a really bad option, because the recoil control is already really bad on this gun. this does get you the mobility you might want, but the recoil control 40%, 36 for both horizontal and vertical is just not worth it. It's not worth it. And the flinch resistance goes down like 30%, so it's just not worth having. So that's why I use the FSS Fortress Heavy. Get a lot of recoil control from that, so it's worth it. I don't use any of these because I'd rather have the recoil control. And yeah, that's the build, so yeah, you guys really quick show you. Got pretty good recoil, but obviously you're not going to use an SMG from that distance. You use the MCW, which has great recoil, as you can see that. So yeah, hope you guys like the class and hope you guys can get some wins with it. Bye guys, see you in the next video.